Hello everybody, I'm Luis and let's talk about Dll Isolation by version. This is a technique that I'm using for some time to fix a specific issue and to force to load the correct version for my libraries inside Revit. Yeah, here is my Revit, and every single plugin that I'm having, I'm using my library ricaun.revit.y. So, but some plugins like the Revit Lookup is using the version 0.7.1. Yeah, this is the last one that I released. And the conduit material, I'm pretty sure that's using 0.62, I guess, or it could be this one. No issue. And yeah, how can I make sure that inside my Revit this plugin gonna use the correct version for the library and this one gonna use the older versions? How can I make sure? That's what I'm gonna show in this video. Yeah, how you can fix that. And first, let's understand how Revit load, or how a Windows application loads a reference or a DLL. In Revit, if I try to load this Revit add-in plugin, it's gonna try to load that and gonna load inside Revit. We're gonna load the file in the memory. And if this plugin have some reference for this library, we're gonna load that as well. And if I try to load this other plugin, the Revit bidding, gonna load that as well. And if this one, gonna try to load this assembly. If you take a look better in here, this one is the name of the assembly, ricaun.revit.y in this case, and it's using version 7.1, but this one is the same name, but a different version. What's gonna happen? Actually, Windows application gonna use that is already loaded inside the application. Is not gonna load a new file because yeah, it's the same one. It's not gonna look for the version, so gonna use this old version in the reference for this new plugin. So this could be an issue if you need a specific features in this new assembly, in this new version. So yeah, that is a issue. And yeah, and if I go in my Revit just to show how it's working, I'm using version 24. And if I go the Revit lookup, go on the modules and find for the my library in here, this should find that. And actually I have 4 versions loaded in this Revit. I have the version 7.071. I have a alpha version here, 08, that I'm working on, so can test that as well. 0.62 and 0.70. Yeah, I have these 4 versions working at the same time, and all my plugins work like should be. I'm gonna load the correct one because yeah, I'm actually adding the assembly and the version at the same time, so I can trick or force to create a unique assembly name using the version in the name. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And if you go back and take a look how actually is working, I'm gonna load this assembly, and the time I try to find this assembly that is Revit Y in the version as well, you're gonna load this one. And if you try to load the second one, actually gonna try to find this one that is not loaded in my Revit, so I'm gonna load that so I can have it both at the same time. This is great for some specific libraries, like to run inside Revit, like this one. I'm using basically in all my libraries that I post in the NuGet, so I can have this isolation and I don't need to worry if the user have a load version, or it doesn't matter because it's gonna load the correct version that I'm designed for. So yeah, that's the idea. And if I have a third plugin just to show what could happen, and I had this one, this gonna I rename just to show what, or to explain what actually is happening. The time this try to find the assembly, this assembly is actually not searching for all the assembly in the folder, is gonna try to find this this name actually. So yeah, if you rename that, could have some issues and you need to create some assembly resolver to find that. But yeah, that's a different subject. But in my my configuration for the library, I'm doing something like this. I have the package ID, so that what is is set in the NuGet. So this is the version that I'm gonna show in that. And then I have the version. In this case, I'm set the beta version, but yeah, this could work with any version you want anyway. And then I have this is the key part. I have the assembly name, I have the package ID, that's this one, and the version. So in the end, when I build this project, this should create the DLL ricaun.revit.ui and .08.0 dash beta. Yeah, that's gonna be the URL that's gonna result in that. And if I add any reference for this file in any project, this could be unique for this version. Yeah, if I try to load in my Revit in here, it's gonna be unique. So yeah, that's what I'm doing to make sure that all my plugins gonna work with the same DLL or same library. So because I'm setting some isolation by version. Yeah, that's the idea. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, give a like, and yeah, see ya.